What's up, y'all? My name is Otto Haze.
And I'm Tools Up.
And you're watching Heritage Hip Hop.
All right, everybody. Thank you for watching Heritage Hip Hop. We are in love with our supporters because you help not only make sure we come correct with the real, we also make sure we give you the best. And right now, as I'm shaking the camera, I'm shaking it because sometimes when you think you have the look, you really don't. And you can't judge a book by its cover, you judge it by its content. And this man right here has a lot of content. Please introduce yourself to the people.
What's up, everybody? My name is Otto Haze. You know, one and only, son. The one and only. You heard?
So that right there tells you that since there's only one, we are privileged to have this interview. Thank you for coming to Heritage Hip Hop.
Thank you for having me.
So let's get into it. Tell me and tell everybody, who's Otto Haze? Where does he come from and how did he get into hip hop?
Well, you know, I came up in a small suburban area in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in a black-owned business family. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up pretty privileged. You know what I'm saying? So as I grew up and got older, and I decided that I wanted to do music, it kind of came to me instead of just me really walking into like just trying to do anything that I can make shit happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, like, don't mind me right now. I'm high as hell.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying?
This is going to be fun.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be absolute fun, though. But, shit, son. And I just grew up knowing that I was going to be something. But I didn't know exactly what it was. Because at first, I wanted to be a basketball player. Mm-hmm. Right? And I've been all over. I've moved all over the place. Like, originally my family's from Virginia. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Hampton, shout out to Smithfield, out there in those parts. And as I grew up, and I really decided what I wanted to do was music, and I had all this creative content just growing up anyway. Like, I was always drawing, and that's how I came up with this logo right here on the sweater that I'm wearing. This is called Divine Ariel. It's my own brand. Merchandise is coming very soon, so be on the lookout for that.
That's very interesting. So you're originally from Virginia?
Yeah.
So the affluential that you hit was from that middle state type of thing.
Yeah. Between
North and South. That's very interesting because shout out to Hampton as well, because Club Walmart is always the shit at 3 in the morning, especially on a Wednesday night. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And you know Thursday's party night, roller skating rink and everything down there, mm-hmm. right in the main strip, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to the schools, Norfolk State and all of them. We already know how to get down.
Shout out Richmond.
All right, there we go. So how long did you stay there? To what age?
I mean, I left when I was very young.
Okay, because see, Virginia's hip hop culture does not reflect hip hop today. Virginia's hip hop culture is more funky. Mm-hmm. It has a lot of movement to it. Because you got the DMV and all the things going down there, so that kind of blended in. So what age did you come to, you say you moved all over, after Virginia, just when you came to Jersey?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've been in Jersey for how many years?
Shoot, about 21 years going on now, just about.
Okay. So here's a question for you. What part of Jersey did you rest in?
I rested in a small town. It was Booton.
Oh, everybody know Booton. Shout out to the Boot. All right. Okay.
Booton town.
All right.
Booton town.
So, but even if you know anything about Booton was a hub though, because people always came through Booton.
Yeah.
You never really heard about people staying in Booton.
It's that kind of place, where everybody just rides through. Nobody don't think of it as some place.
What did you find there though?
What did I find there?
Yeah, what did you find there?
A lot of it was very diverse. Mm-hmm. Come to think about it, because it's overall a white neighborhood, mm-hmm. but you'll find a lot of people from different ethnicities out there, like from Pakistanians to Jamaicans. There's a lot of Jamaicans that live out there, mm-hmm. and that blew me by surprise. I was like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my best friend growing up was a Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? My boy Corey, shout out to him, yo. Right. Yo, hit me up, man. All right. Hit me up, bro.
Corey, do the right thing.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta hit me up, son.
So, that's very deep, because the measure of a man is not his mind, it's his experiences.
Right.
Because his experiences would dictate not only how his mind is being put together, but also how he lives his life.
Mm-hmm.
So, though you left Virginia really young, you have Virginia influences in what you do.
Yeah.
And then Jersey booting, the boot, they help the fragments come together to make the man that we have today.
Yeah.
Since you knew you were always going to be creative, what path of creativity fed your heart the most as you took your journey in age?
Like, it really just took just everything that influenced me was through music, really. And it's like music has like followed me all through my childhood.
Talk about it.
Because like growing up, I was a huge Michael Jackson fan.
Who wasn't?
Huge.
Everybody wanted them glitter socks.
Huge. Yeah, I had the socks. I had the glove. I had the jacket. I performed Billie Jean in a talent show when I was like in fifth grade. Yeah. Like I won the whole shebang. I won the whole crowd over.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know, and then right then and there, from like, cause like I'm the type of person that doesn't like to do anything like halfway. Mm-hmm. I like to go all the way through with it. Like once I'm a fan of something, I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? So I want to go down from the T to each hair on your head to how you move, how you walk, and how you talk. You know?
That's dope because you know what? That's not the peak of perfection. That's the beginning of finding perfection.
Exactly.
Because you can be perfect. People always think you can't. You can be perfect, but perfection is not making flaws.
Right.
And that's what people say they overindulge. They got OCD or something. But to be an artist, you have to kind of be OCD-ish because you want the reflection that you give off to not be in question. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? And if you've always had music around your life, that just means you're normal.
Yeah.
The first song a kid learns is A, B, C, D. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Even to the point where even when women hear dun dun on TV, they be like, oh, Law and Order on. You know
right.
You hear dun dun dun, you're like, oh, Martin on. You hear a theme song and it turns you on.
Right.
So music is the paradox of the mind meeting its joy and fulfillment. Mm-hmm. What fulfills you in music? Because you talked about your young age. How were you fulfilled? How did you learn that fulfillment?
I just learned it through just continuing to be creative in a way. Because it was like always trying to find something new. And seriously, like just knowing my worth at the same time. Like, you know, it's like I always had that confidence where it's like, I can do it. You know, like I could do this, I could do that. Or even there was times where there was a moment in my time where I wasn't confident at all. You know?
That's natural.
Yeah, and then once I blossomed into that, it was just a wrap after that. It was just finished.
Funny that you said blossom because we're going to touch on flowers and things soon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And all y'all who don't know, this man's he's gonna rock your mind a little bit because certain things that he showcases from his Instagram page to the cover of his album is going to be something that's very eclectic but hip hop rich. Mm-hmm. And that's why I really wanted to talk to you. So when I gave you, we'll talk about how I met you later. But as of right now, going back to you and how you came up with music, what was the moment when music hit you to the point where you lived it, not did it?
Just a couple of years ago, that's when it started hitting me. Because I've been working on my craft since 2012.
All right,
so
7 years.
Yeah, and I haven't released any music until 2017. So because I knew what I wanted and I was taught like how to do it the right way and how to find your craft. That's when I started taking it serious, and I just kept writing songs, and if I didn't like it, I still keep it, but it's just something that's a throwaway. Like I just kept on creating until I really found what it is that I like, without caring about what anybody else wanted to see or wanted to hear from me or anything. Because I know my kind of music was gonna be timeless. Like just once again, just knowing my worth, just knowing my worth, man. I feel like that just knowing your worth just breaks everything down, like in so many different forms of your life. It really can be, because once you find out what your worth is and you dictate that around for yourself and around others, they're gonna feel it. Other people are gonna feel that. So as long as you keep going forward and don't look back, you're gonna get somewhere. Or die trying, even if you don't get there.